This is my presentation on how the endless drive the plot in Neil Gaiman's The Sandman. So, generally, desire acts in the moment without considering consequences, while despair waits, considers possibilities, and acts in the long term. In the case depicted here, desire is plotting against dream, taking advantage of his duties to dispel the vortex, which is harmful to his realm of the dreaming. Despair cautions Desire that a similar plot didn't work in the past, but ultimately thinks about cooperating. In this case, sibling dynamics may be in play as Dream, Desire's older brother, is seen as a competitor by Desire, while Despair, Desire's twin, is seen as an ally. According to Ava Ferguson, the presence of siblings in the family can be viewed by the child as an obstacle to attaining status, in which case the relationship he establishes with his siblings is a competitive one. If, however, the sibling is viewed as an ally in the process of gaining status in the family, the interaction between these two children takes on a different pattern from that of a competitive relationship. An example of how desire and despair team up is depicted in the scenario taking place inside Jed's head. When Dream was imprisoned, Brute and Glob felt a power vacuum and desired to fill it by creating their own dreaming realm. They acted impulsively and even failed one time before they successfully set up their realm inside of Jed's head and recruited a dead person to act as their version of the Sandman. According to Carolyn Murillo, objects of desire all lead to a common consequence in the brain, or a reward event. For Brute and Glob, this reward was power. As time passed, their plan unraveled, as Dream escaped his imprisonment and took an inventory of his realm before he set out to find those that had escaped his realm. Eventually, Dream ends Brute and Glob's realm and sentences them to thousands of years of punishment. In this case, Brute and Glob desired something unreachable, and will succumb to despair as they get punished for millennia. According to Justin Malete, we can see a distinct pattern at work in the Sandman. After either resurrecting or rebuilding a kingdom or realm, the rulers often find themselves dissatisfied. An aspect of the previously mentioned competition between Dream and Desire, and a possible reason for Desire to plot against Dream, is that their realms overlap slightly, though Dream is older and more powerful. This is shown here when Rose starts to become the Vortex and she sees the dreams of all of the tenants of the doll's house, which are dreams of desire. Ken desires money, sex, power, and Hal desires identity and love, and the others dreamed of their own unconscious desires. In the end, the relationship between desire, despair, and dream drove the plot of the doll's house, as other relationships between the endless drive the plots of other volumes of the Sandman. By the end of the doll's house, Dream has figured out the trap laid by desire. Desire's actions led to Rose becoming both the Vortex and Dream's niece, nearly causing him to spill the blood of a family member, which would have caused Dream to be harmed in a similar manner by the Kindly Ones. After figuring out this plot, Dream threatens Desire, even saying that he might disregard the ancient rules. In this scene, it should also be noted that Despair is not present, as she could have been taking advantage of Desire's doomed plot all along.